That's very fair.
Oh, you must be famous.
Yeah, not really yet, but hopefully we'll get there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a good day, guys.
So,
Yeah, I'm shooting.
beautiful day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. You must be wondering who I am. It's my first video on YouTube. I don't know. What
Why
to
did
talk
you?
about.
Okay, I'll ask you a question.
Are you like literally trying to zoom in my nose? Video. What should I say?
No, we'll do a Q&A.
Oh, I don't want to do it.
Why did you think you need to have a YouTube channel?
How did I think I needed to have a YouTube channel? That's a
Yeah.
good question. Well, I've always been afraid of being in front of cameras.
So what changed?
Feeling like I'm gonna get judged
What changed?
on looks and everything. But what changed is 3 years ago. I think you need to be a little bit behind.
I'm in 0.5. Trust me, you're fine.
Okay. Yeah, what changed is basically I became an entrepreneur 3 years ago.
Okay.
I used to work a job, became an entrepreneur 3 years ago.
Okay.
Investments and insurance.
And how do you find your career?
But it's actually not even about the business. The point that I'm trying to make is when I started becoming an entrepreneur, that's when I started going outside my comfort zone more often. By the way, show them how it looks in front. It's beautiful.
Looks beautiful.
So when I started becoming an entrepreneur, I started beating my comfort zone. The more I defeated my comfort zone,
I think you
The
need to be a
more-
little bit louder.
the more I defeated my comfort zone, the more I started realizing that every time you beat your fear, it was literally just an illusion. It basically had nothing to do with your mind.
Wow, deep stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it is deep for sure because most people fear getting outside their comfort zones. But by the way, how blessed are we to live in this city?
We really are.
Where should we walk? Should we go that way? Huh? Which way should we go?
Probably.
This is what happens when you live in Vancouver. Everything around you is beautiful. Let's go that way. So, coming back. Yeah. So, the more I got outside my comfort zone, the more success I basically achieved.
Yeah. And how do you?
So, I've learned the secret.
What
The
is it?
The secret is do exactly what you're afraid of. Because what's going to happen is you will end up finding your new reality.
That's true.
And what happens with that new
So,
reality is
but how do you find
how
it?
many, just imagine when you defeat one of your fears, how many new things can be unlocked. For example, me posting this, not posting, but right now just shooting it with someone who basically is not a professional. Let me show you guys. So you guys can see it this here. She doesn't know how to shoot.
Because I am only meant to be shot.
That's fair. You can say it that way.
I
Here,
got-
take the phone. You need to go here.
Where?
Now you can shoot me. Take a shot from behind, bro. You don't have to walk with me like camera woman. This looks cool. This is actually cool. I never knew this existed. So basically, yeah. And I was on a meeting on Friday with my mentor. He was basically saying, don't plan everything so much, just take action. So I was thinking about it. I was like, you know what? Why not?
So he said, don't think about it, and you were thinking about it.
No, I'm not.
You said,
I was saying that since he said it,
okay,
I decided not to think. I decided to
act.
tell you, shoot me.
This is so cool.
Yeah, it really is. So basically, I'm gonna post this video on YouTube. Obviously, I'm gonna get better as we go through. Probably you guys might not even be able to hear me because this was so random.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Especially your fingers are like on the speaker. I don't even think if I'm being recorded. So that's what I found out. I found out the more, watch out, the more you get outside your comfort zone, the more possibilities you can have as opportunities. Because a lot of us, a lot of times, don't really enjoy what we do. And the things that we enjoy may have a fear. So, my advice to you, beat it. Make a lot of money. Beat your fears. Someone calling you?
No.
I thought someone's phone was ringing. Anyways, yeah, beat your fears. Make a lot of money. Live your dreams. Because we're gonna live once anyways. So you might as well take full advantage of it and live your life just like how I did. This is only my first video, which was basically not even planned. It was all natural. We stepped out of the car and I decided, watch out. And I decided, you know what, let's just shoot it. And my first video will basically be my source of proof where my journey starts with. I'm only 3 years in business and I've already built a 6-figure business. Imagine what could happen, right? In 10 years,
You never know.
you never know, I know. 10 years from now exactly, I'm gonna be rich as fuck. I'm gonna be making a lot of money so that I can put the people I love in a comfortable position. And then, I think we need to cross the road. And then, everything that needs to be taken care of, the people who I love. Once that is done, my next goal is going to be inspire others to get outside of their comfort zone. I think we're home. Our goal is to eventually move to Miami. That's what Jasmine says. She wants to move to Miami.
Of course, Florida is the only beautiful place you can be at.
Why do you want to move to Miami?
The culture, the fun.
The culture and the fun?
Yes.
Okay.
And also the fitness. Everybody around you is super fit. And I love being active.
That's
Out
fair.
and about.
Here, hold this. Okay. Well, you guys heard it from the boss herself. She likes to be active.
I love to be active. I'm gonna make you one.
I'm already
Fitness
active.
fanatic. You're gonna be a fitness fanatic.
No, but that's definitely not my goal. I don't want to be a fitness fanatic.
But if you wanna be
But
rich, young, and famous, we might as well have fit bodies so we can, you know,
I'm already fit.
increase our lifespan.
Go front. Guys, don't you think I'm already fit enough? Like, I don't know what she means. Put in
No.
the comment. What do you think? Yes. I'm curious to hear what they think. And then we'll decide. Anyways, what a beautiful day, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, this was my first YouTube ever. The second one is obviously going to be a lot more organized because this was literally not even planned.
But these are the best ones, right? Because we are shooting a random day in our
Yeah,
life.
that's fair. So this was the first video. We're gonna get more. By the way, did you guys see that? They automatically assume I'm famous. So that means I will be famous.
You're gonna be famous regardless, maybe.
Yeah, the second video is gonna be much more organized. Keep watching my journey. Peace.